So I have arrived at the Baronsala, and it's one of the, I guess, the northernmost section of the city, Ulaanbaatar city. Here, air quality is relatively good. I can't actually smell any smog, but let me show you the values. So as you can see, PM 2.5 is 55 and PM 10 is 106. And TVOC, which is a total volatile organic compound, which is basically a car exhaust, is relatively small and indicating green. So wind speed is 3 meters per second and the air temperature is minus 21 Celsius. So I will make same measurements, basically stopping at every bus station as I go to this towards the south of the city, and this instrument takes about 1 minute to calibrate. So that's my starting location and I'm going to the south. So I'm at the Baronsalai bus station number 6, and as you can see, air quality parameters are increasing significantly. So PM 10 of 360-ish would be a warning level for air quality. So bus station number 5 towards the city, and that's the air quality. So it's fourth station, and this station is relatively higher in elevation, and I noticed that the air quality is getting slightly better. That's the observation so far, but as I go along, we will test that theory. And I will also compile the data, and the integrated data would tell if I'm right or wrong. So I'm at the Baronsalai third bus station, and this area is relatively lower in elevation, and as you can see, the air quality parameters are getting worse. In other words, it's getting higher. So PM 10 read 160 on previous station, but now it's well over 300. So bus stop second for Baronsalai, and it's relatively higher in elevation too. So as you can see, PM 10 is indicating yellow, whereas 2.5 is indicating red. So the first station number 1 for Baronsalai, that's the air quality reading. So the next one is Bayunhoshu roundabout. So here the readings are going off the roof. And the person is asking me if it's a temperature measurement, and I'm telling that it's air quality measurement, and I'm reading out the numbers which are significantly high. So also TVOC, which basically measures the exhaust pollutants from car, is also significantly high. And we noticed that this station or this bus stop is relatively lower in elevation, and air quality is significantly worse, and you can almost taste the air, the cold. Taxi driver is saying because of this geographical low, this spot is the worst, one of the worst location in the city. So instrument is instructing me to keep away or get out. So thank you for your insight. So I'm at the bus stop called Zasur of Bayunshu, and what I noticed on the previous bus station was, as you can see, the PM 10 reached 999, and I assume that that's the maximum that this instrument can measure. So I'm at the bus station called Janssen, and let's take the reading. So these top two numbers are basically are sign of a hazardous environment or an emergency situation. So I'm nearby the 112th school, and that's the air quality measurement. So I'm Bayushu's next station called Hutul, and that's the air quality measurement, and it keeps screaming at me with signs saying keep away. So I'm at the bus station called Tsegenor, and that's the air quality measurement. So let's use the reference values here. So PM10 to 188. Where that lies is moderate air quality. So PM 2.5 is reading 157, so that basically means it's very unhealthy. So I'm at the next station called gas station, so that's the air quality. So I'm yet one station closer, and that's the reading. I'm at the next station called 626, and as you can see, PM10 actually just keeps increasing constantly. Yeah, this instrument is very sensitive. So PM10 reached 999, which means the maximum this instrument can measure. So what does that mean? So 999. So as you can see, anything above 650 is emergency situation, and whereas the clear or fresh air is 99. So it's 10 times worse than the fresh air value. But actually this is the maximum this instrument can read, so it could actually be over 1,000. We just don't know. So I'm the next station called new TV station, and as you can see PM 2.5 and 2 PM10 are increasing, and what is also increasing is the TVOC value, which is a proxy measurement for car exhausts like that, and there are obviously many cars here contributing to the air pollution. So what does 1.16 TVOC means? So if it's anything between 1 to 3 means significantly increased and only temporary exposure, meaning you're not supposed to live or reside there, and you're supposed to be staying this kind of air quality situation for a very temporary and minimize your exposure. But people are living here. So this is the next station called the old TV station. As you can see, the television tower there, and let's check out the air quality reading. So once again, PM10 is climbing up to 999, and these readings are very alarming. So let me repeat once again that fresh air or clean air should read 66, but we are already over 999, which is tenfold of that fresh or clean value. So PM 2.5 is somewhere around 640-ish, so that means basically anything above 250 is hazardous environment. So again, let's just check for TVOC, which is reading about 1.3. So let's look up the reference and see what that means. The same situation here, significantly increased and temporary exposure only. So that's the recommendation. And you are not supposed to be living or residing in this kind of air quality situation. So we will let the measurement or test reads a bit more, and as you can see, the TVOC value is over 2, which is reflective of a lot of cars passing by. So the car concentration got increased a bit. So I'm at the bus stop called Bumbubur, and as you can see, cops are testing for BAC or blood alcohol test, and we are testing for air quality, and that's the air quality here. So air quality parameters are still quite up, quite high, and we're kind of getting closer to the city. So I guess in a simpler sense, some of these values are tenfold more than the acceptable or normal values. So let me repeat, if it's normal it's about 90 something, and now it's 900 something. So we arrived at the western intersection, and let's take a reading. So bus stop at Alta Hoton condominium, and that's the air quality. So we are at the mechanical engineering school bus stop, and that basically means kind of south to the Japanese bridge, and that's the air quality. We are at a bus stop called Workers' Palace, Workers' Cultural Palace, and that's the air quality. So we are kind of getting south of the city, nearby Orgelstar condominium, and that's the air quality. So University of Agriculture bus stop. So next stop is laboratory bus stop. So we are just next to Villa Verde apartment, which means green village in Spanish, and that's the air quality reading. So we are reaching the final destination, the southernmost of the city. So it's December 7th evening or night, and we started taking measurements from the north part of the city, and now we are at the south part of the city, where people actually come over here, park their car, and go for hiking to the Bogdan Mountain National Park. So here, this is the air quality reading. So that's the path I've taken. So I started from the north of the city and made our way to the south, stopping at every bus stop and taking air quality measurements. And on next ones, I will show you the compiled results with their appropriate color codes. So not the best place to live in.